Let's bring in Brian Henry. He is the mayor of Pawleys Island, just south of Myrtle Beach. Mayor Henry, thanks for joining us. So we have a photo of the pier in Pawleys Island collapsing from the surging ocean. Are you worried about structures all along that beach, I imagine?
Jake, thanks for having me on. And yes, we are concerned about that. It was a Category 1 hurricane, but we experienced tremendous storm surge today, probably beyond what most people anticipated here in Pawleys Island. The storm surge started around 10:30 this morning, and to be honest with you, it's beginning to recede, but we still have a tremendous amount of water on our roadways and across the island.
You just got an update on the storm, I understand. What did you learn?
Well, we know that there are always predictions and forecasts, and there are always warnings. We need to heed those and make sure that we plan for the worst case scenario. It's not to say we were flat-footed, but I do believe that most of us felt like we were not going to see a storm surge at seven plus feet that we did today.
Have there been any rescues of the citizens of Pawleys Island, and if so, how many? Can you tell us anything about it?
I can tell you that there was one rescue towards the north end of the island. There was a couple with a number of cats and dogs They were in a one-level house that were experiencing chest-level flooding, and they needed to get out. And our local fire and rescue did a fantastic job getting in there and taking care of it. So we appreciate them and all of our police force that's been doing yeoman's work today, serving the island and its residents.
And Mayor Henry, what are you most worried about going forward?
Well, the main thing for us is we have not been able to do an assessment of the damage because both of the causeways onto the island are still flooded and impassable. So our biggest concern is that how do we get all of the debris off of the roadways and off of the properties and make sure that the island is safe to enter. We will close the island more than likely for a few days to make sure structures are secure, electrical is safe, there's no gas leaks, the roads are safe to pass. We've got quite a mess on Pawleys Island, and we need to make sure it's safe. And we need resources from the state to make sure that we can get the island cleaned up in an expeditious fashion.
And Mayor Henry, I know I don't need to tell you, but for anybody from Pawleys Island listening or anybody in the path of the storm, sometimes the most dangerous part is in the days after the storm hits. That's when trees fall. That's when power lines are down and electrocute people. So please be careful. Listen to the authorities. Brian Henry, Mayor of Pawleys Island, South Carolina, thank you and best of luck to you, sir.